Hi everyone. The um, who says single life can't be good? Single life's awesome. I decided today and it's not really what I do. I don't do things on my own. I don't like it. It sucks. But today I said I'm gonna come swim. Yeah, all over the world. I'm happy, and it's actually kind of nice. And I'm white as a sheet, like this. The I've yes, I'm reading. So I must drop this phone in the green water here. Yeah, I don't know. It's been raining, so it's probably why the water's gone green. And otherwise, I'm relaxing. It's nice. It's not so bad. Anyway, so I've been reading this book. It's a freaking awesome book. I like the way it writes. He writes. This is from. Let me get it here. I can get wet. It's a title. It is the subtle art of not giving a fuck. It's from Mark Manson, bestseller, and I simply love this book. I really, really, really do. He says fuck a lot, a hell of a lot. I wonder if he's single. Probably not. Maybe. You know, just to give you an idea, it's a little part here. We realize that we're never going to cure cancer or go to the moon or feel Jennifer Aniston's tits. That'll be nice. I don't get sued for things like that. No, I'm being honest. It'll be nice. And that's okay. Life goes on. Yeah. We now reserve our ever-dwindling fucks for the most truly fuck-worthy parts of our lives. Our families, our best friends, our golf swing, And to our astonishment, this is enough. This simplification actually makes us really fucking happy on a consistent basis, and we start to think maybe that crazy alcoholic Bukowski was onto something. And then he says, don't try. I don't know what that means. I'll still find out, but it's an awesome freaking book. Definitely recommend it. As long as you don't mind the word fuck. It's a lot. Anyhow, so that's me today. Hello. Yeah, it's testosterone stuff, I think. Anyway, so I'm loving every moment of it. Gets boring, people are scared of it. Don't be scared of it. It's not so bad. It's a lot better than what you think it is. And I've listened to a part, I can't remember the guy's name, quite famous for his motivational speeches. And what was my point? I lost my point. That sucks. So let's not give a fuck about that either. Anyhow, so I'll cross my mind just now. One must enjoy life as much as you can when you can, and it starts every moment, every single moment, every. They're smiling at me. They probably don't realize I'm not available for a relationship or just friending. Like friendly. Be nice. Be nice. Be very nice. Very, very, very nice. Anyhow, so you come to realize that every moment you can change your life. Every moment you can be happy, and that's what it's about. Being happy, as most of you know by now. I've set out on this 12-month journey to fix me. I don't think that's going to grow back. And tomorrow I'm going to look like a strawberry or something. It's fine. I don't give a fuck. So, no, anyway, one must be happy. I've observed and had a few conversations. People's falling apart and not enjoying their lives, and very codependent type stuff, which is very bad for you. You need to be independent, very important, men and women. And it's not nice to see. Obviously your December romances is now, the truth is now starting to shine through why he's not doing that. And you're starting to figure out that it was just a quick fling, and now life ends because you're gonna die or something, old age. No, you'll still be around tomorrow, most likely. Some not, and yes, and that's why it's important to live every moment. You don't know when life is going to change. You don't know what's going to happen a few hours from now. You don't know what's going to happen a few days from now. What you do know is you're here now. You can change life now. You don't have to wait for tomorrow. Nothing has to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfection. It's okay. It's okay for life to be different. It's okay for things to not be okay. That's normal. There's nothing strange about it. Everybody goes through it, and the sun is very bright, and one needs to live like it, and that is that's what life is about. It's about enjoying every moment, every situation. Sometimes people ask me, how do I sometimes cope? I'm not coping, I'm living. It's not that difficult. I live, I breathe. As long as I breathe, I live. And that's what people don't sometimes understand. You can live every moment. You're not your problems, you're not your situation, you're not your yesterdays. You are your now, you are yourself. If one thing I've seen with people say that if I have more money, if I get through this, get to that, then life will happen, and then you will be happy. Trust me, you won't be. More money you have, the bigger the toys become. But they do the same things. This is what life is. And then obviously the neighbor's going to have a nicer swimming pool than you, and you can have to renovate, and you have the money, and you do, and you're not happy, and you're not happy, and you're not happy, and you're not happy. Why the hell do you want to do that to yourself? You make your own life suck. That's what you do. So just live every moment, live every now. Right now, I think my son said he's gonna make supper. That's cool. Seems like it's gonna be nice, and it's okay. That means I don't get to make my recipe now today, and I don't get to eat my asparagus. That was I was gonna do, and it's okay. I can do it tomorrow. I can do it next week. Or eventually I can throw the bottle away because it went off. It's okay. It doesn't matter. And I get to do this now. And that's the fun part. So one needs to live like it. We go through things that's not nice. That's not what we planned. It's not what we anticipated. And I wonder what this is going to look like on the TV screen. Well, everybody here goes that way and that way. Yes. What is that? Oh. I thought it was a sonneblommetjie there. But it's not. It's a bzd. Yep, it's a bzd. I had a nice one on Friday. I wanted to check my spark plug. So my son was holding it, piece of wire, let's see if there's spark. And Daddy's an electrician. Daddy knows what electricity do. Every moment. Live every moment. So I lived a little. I know what's going to happen when I swing it, and I swung it. I don't know if jellyfish would do that as well, but he went like... I just cracked up. It was just the funniest damn thing. And then I said to him, it works. And I appreciated his help. I really do. He helps me a lot. And it's confirmed there was definitely spark. That's what life is about. Live every moment. Enjoy every moment. And if opportunity shows, use it. Just now he realizes that holding an HT lead of a spark plug is not cool. I held those things with 1,000 volt resistance pliers and it still shocks me. So it was fun. Anyhow, for today, arguments. Seeing that we love it so much fun. So much fun to disagree, and I don't like arguments. But if we're gonna have arguments in relationships, we're gonna have arguments. There's gonna be disagreements. There's gonna be conflict. It's part of life. It happens. You can't expect to be in a relationship with another person that's got their own brains, their own feelings, their own thoughts, their own wishes, and you think you're not gonna argue, or you're not gonna have conflict at least. No, you're gonna have it. It's gonna come your way. Your little sweetheart is going to bite your head off on a bad day, or period's going to be there, and the hormones is going to be there, and fight's going to be there, and it's going to be unreasonable, and it's going to be wrong, and it's going to be all kinds of ugly, yucky stuff that you're not going to enjoy. And it's okay. It's part of life. Go through it. As long as love is a winner, that's what's important. And sometimes you walk away, sometimes you don't. I'm a very pretty, cuddly, loving person. I obviously walk away from every fight. I let them win all the time. I'm a Taurus. I do not back down from a fight. I can't say I love fighting. And I don't. I just don't. But it happens. And if I feel I'm right, I'm right. Till the day I die. So I know I'm stubborn. I'm not the type of person that you want to have an argument with. Especially if you're wrong, because you will lose, like in yesterday. But it's not fun. It's not what we want. We want to be loving. We want romance. We want happy stuff. So that's what one needs to focus on. Wow, that hurts. So how do you solve that mystery? I mean, I've been asked in relationships that, let's not fight. Where's the fun in that? I mean, what's better than some make-up sex and yummy. I don't get a lot of that now. But it's okay. It's my choice. The worst thing is if you use testosterone as a supplement and you sleep. Doesn't matter how well intended it is, and going celibate, it doesn't work. I feel like a teenager. Yes, I do. And that's okay too. So what one can do is you establish rules of engagement. How do we fight? Because you're gonna fight. You're gonna have conflict. Trust me. So what one needs to do is, how do we do it? Do we take a time out? No, because I'll follow you. I'll follow you to the bathroom. I'll follow you to the toilet. I'll follow you until I win the fight. Sounds fair to me. Yes, I will. Trust me. Ask my exes. They know very well what happens if you walk away from me. You don't walk away from me. No, I will follow you. I've been once been told that I shouldn't follow her like a puppy dog. Yeah, not nice, not cool. And but that's why I'm not there anymore. Anyhow, so you decide what works for you. Every relationship, I mean, these fingerprints, there's 8 billion of them, and they're all different. I think, well, pretty much they are. So, no, that's another conversation for another day. But anyway, so you work with each other. You know, that ring on your finger, which mine is not. Um, that says that you work at it, work on it, and you make it work. So you find out what works for you. Clearly, I like talking, and I do. I love talking a lot. I have a friend that quite often gets half an hour messages. I think my longest one was 37 minutes. Because I am not in a relationship. I am alone. I don't get to have lengthy conversations while you bath or something. I don't get that. I get a voice note. Other than the weird phone calls I get. That was weird. But anyway, somebody that kind of wanted to connect, I guess. Anyway, so you decide what works for you. If time out, which is recommended, if it works, then you take a time out. Get the levels down a bit and calm down a bit, and then you talk about it when you're ready. You can decide on the time, like I've mentioned previously about the Sunday afternoon meetings. I wouldn't say it's an argument, but it's definitely a discussion, an opportunity to talk with less aggression. And yes, because remember, we know our partners very well. We sleep together, we share secrets, we do all these pretty stuff, and it's good for trust, definitely. The problem is having that arsenal of weaponry that you can use against your partner to get them to back down. You know your partner doesn't like shouting, and what you're gonna do? You're gonna shout because you're gonna win your fight. That's not cool, because but that's what we do, especially if we feel like we need to win this argument, and the bad stuff comes out, and that's when we hurt each other. That's when the relationship goes the wrong direction, and you don't want that. So basis, you decide what works for you. If you have a hobby or you have something that makes you feel better, then you do that. Just take a time out, do something else. Heat of the moment is never good, is never pretty, it's never nice, and you're both gonna be hurt. It doesn't matter. You can be as stubborn as person that you can't be hurt unless you're a narcissist. Then you're gonna feel it. And even if you are a narcissist, when the ignorance, not ignorance, the ignoring starts, or your toy runs away, you're gonna feel hurt, even though they say you can't. You can, because you're gonna try and hold on, and you're gonna lose it. And I'm pretty confident that this is a weed book. That was it was weed, seed of weed. Now, so yes, don't be nasty. Try and keep your calm. Your relationship should be a priority. It should be important to you. Unless you don't want to be with your partner, unless you don't love them, well then leave. That's simple. Don't drag it out and make it more painful for everybody. You leave and go find whatever it is that you think is going to make you happy. Best of luck. And other than that, we sit down, we talk. Talking is good. And listening is good. Listen to both sides of the story. Try and understand. Empathy helps if you have that. Um, and you decide what's going to work for you. Now people will say, okay, yeah, but my partner's an asshole. He's not going to do these things, and it's all manly and with no feelings and stuff like that. No, that's cool. It's your choice. You went there. You married him. You made that bed. You sleep in it. Now, by sleeping in it, you're going to tell yourself, well, this is how you are going to change it. This is how you are going to argue. So next time he's an asshole again, you're going to maybe try a timeout. Tell him, not now. Maybe later. Or you're going to write him a letter or something. Find out what works. And as soon as you have something that works, well, there you have it. Then you keep to your rules. Remember, you can't change another person. You can't force him to change. Right or wrong? We would love to say, my partner's wrong and they shouldn't do this. Well, you chose him. You love him enough to be their partner, so then work with it. And if they don't want to work with you, you work on it yourself. Can be done. It's a choice. And if you don't want to make those choices, well, leave the relationship. Why are you there? If you're going to say to me that you're there for the kids, yeah, I guess I understand it partially. Because is it healthy for children to see their parents fighting every day? I don't think so. Are they going to have beautiful relationships like you would like them to have? Well, most people like them to have one day. No, because you're teaching them how to have a relationship. For the people that focus very much on themselves and not their children, best of luck. Because one day you're going to realize that your life has passed and your children are not there for you. They found love and they saw the big difference it made in their lives, and they have somebody that loves them for real, and therefore they leave you. They're supposed to. You can't hold on to them all the time. I'm not crying this time. So don't do that. Balance your life as much. There's my week. I need to grow it. You see, there she is. I don't think they'll approve of me growing that on my stick on balcony. I would though. I should. I'm growing it. Anyhow, we will eat love there. I'm gonna grow myself a weed plant. Yes. I've always wanted one. And I just think it's funky. So it's cool, it's free, it is what it should be. And if you're smoking it and you're happy that way, then that's cool too. It's your choice. Not mine. Makes me sick as a dog. But anyway, so live life happy, live life positive. Like I always say, if you can't be happy right now, be neutral. Don't have to be nasty. Nasty is not nice. And besides, you're hurting yourself and whoever else. So don't do that. And just keep true to your own self, your own happiness. No one would say, I'll be happier somewhere else. I'll be happier with someone else. You're not. Especially if depending on the situation. But on principle, what you're really doing wrong, you're saying somebody else will make you happy. No, you make you happy. That's your job. And if you've chosen some horrible person to be with, if you chosen some horrible person to be with and they're abusive and they hurt you and all this kind of stuff, why are you there? And that alone should tell you where the answer lies. It's your choice. If you're going to allow somebody to do these things to you, it's your choice. You choose to be unhappy. You choose to be in that relationship. If you didn't want to be alone at Christmas or New Year, like I was, it's my biggest fear. And that's the thing I wanted to say. This guy said, one of the ways to be happy is to face your fears. But, face your biggest fear, whatever that might be. It doesn't have to be skydiving or something, but it could be. You face your biggest fear and you overcome that. And you live and you breathe when you need to and you survive it. After that, it's a bliss. Because in all the little small problems that you might have becomes less fearful. You're not scared of it anymore. You're looking at a person that was absolutely petrified to be alone, which made me kind of codependent in a way. I had to be in a relationship. I had to be loved. I had to be all kinds of stuff, which all involved other people. The moment you involve other people in that department of your life, it's up to them. When they're unhappy, you're unhappy. When they're moody, you're moody. That's not going to work. You're never going to win like that. So my biggest fear was to be alone. Never done it. Well, I've got one Christmas behind me, another one coming, and and that's okay. I actually have no worry, no concern, no fear, no negativity. And the thoughts is not there. It doesn't exist. It's okay. It's okay to not be with somebody. And it's okay to enjoy life on your own. And it's okay to work towards your goals, which is some parts of the reasons why I chose this journey. Because I'm going to be busy. And I don't want to hear that something is not okay that I'm doing. I don't want to hear that what I chose for myself is not good or not good enough, or it should be this or it should be that. And it's normal to feel that way if you don't agree with a person, but not right now, not with what I'm doing. So best for me, I've been suggested to make friends and do these things, and I've connected with people, but I choose not to be in a relationship. And anybody that wants to force me in that direction is just going to have to accept that maybe we can't be friends anymore, because I'm not going to listen to that every day. I'm not going to be buttered up. It doesn't work with me. I know what's real and I know what's not. And I don't have the actual time or intention to focus on that right now. And if somebody had to be in a relationship with me, I'm going to upset them, because the normal stuff that you could expect in a relationship won't be nice, and it won't be nice for me, because I'm not going to be able to focus on what I need to focus on, and therefore it's going to be distracting me. And I'm stubborn, and I will be very upset to hear that I can't explore something. No, my choice. I'm happy that way. That's good for me. Thanks, Ma. It took my therapist about 2 years to get me to this point. Yes, that's how stubborn I am. I would cut my nose off to spite my face just because I can. And but I'm doing it, and I'm happy doing it. So this is how you can enjoy life. One of the many things you can do. And if you can't, I have my bad days. I have days that I thought, and I've even considered starting another relationship, which not gonna happen. Yeah, not happening. Yeah. So I'm okay. I'm happy. And I'm not happier like this, because it's me. Any fuck up happens now, it's my fuck up. Make a mistake, it's my mistake. Things don't work out, I'll make it work. Everything is me. Can't blame anybody else. Maybe more. Can blame my therapist. Nope. No, she worked hard enough. 2 years is long enough for saying no. And that's it. Say no. If it doesn't work for you, doesn't make you happy. I mean, not for everything, come on. Once you're in a relationship, you kind of commit to that. And no is not always an option like that. But then you compromise, do some pretty stuff. Because that's where happiness is. Happiness is just being yourself and just being happy. I mean, I've been sad and I was happy. And it was okay. Because I knew why I was sad. Which makes it okay, which makes me happy because it's okay. So we tend to put huge expectations on ourselves, or we set our goals so high that we just cannot accomplish them. No, I'm clever that way. I set myself big goals, medium goals, little goals, and then just fun. Easy. It's not that difficult. And every single person can do that. And that's a nice goal.